Hi guys, this is Daniel. In this video I just want to talk a little bit about why I think this could be a major bottom for the crypto market at the moment, and why this might be a really great time to buy. So I was thinking a lot about it, and there's a lot of metrics at the moment that suggest we are at a level of cheapness in the crypto market that is comparable to, say, early 2019, when the price was around 3,000, and before that at the bottom of the previous market cycle. So the current prices, by many metrics, are saying that the prices are potentially as cheap as they're going to get. Now, you've probably seen that on other crypto channels. Like, you probably already know about multiple of those metrics that I could mention. So, for example, the 200-week moving average, we're below that at the moment. Usually that is great support for the crypto market. Also, the realized price for Bitcoin, we're below that at the moment, which normally happens at the major bottoms in the market. And there's other sorts of moving averages and momentum indicators that all kind of suggest that we're probably at the bottom already, that 17K was the bottom for Bitcoin. And the counter argument to that people like to say is that Bitcoin has never existed in a major bear market for US stocks. And Bitcoin has never existed in an environment where interest rates were being raised so aggressively, and in an environment where inflation was as high as it is right now. And yes, that is true. That is something to consider. And I've thought about it. I've thought, could that be a reason why all these other indicators suggesting it's the bottom could be wrong? And I don't think it is. I don't think that is the case. Because if you look back on Bitcoin's history, every time it made a major bottom, there was always a very black cloud kind of surrounding crypto at that time. So if you think back to around about 2014, that major bottom in the market, that had happened after the Mt. Gox collapse, which was the main exchange where you could buy Bitcoin. That exchange collapsed. Heaps of people lost all their Bitcoin, and that resulted in the crash in the overall crypto market and that bottom in 2014. So that was a major black cloud hanging over the whole crypto market at that time. That's what caused that bottom. Then if you fast forward to kind of late 2018, early 2019, at that time we had, well, first of all, we had a major hangover from all the ICOs and just the altcoin bubble, a far bigger hangover than we've got this market cycle. And you combine that with what we had was hash wars on the Bitcoin network. So basically there was the emergence of the other Bitcoin chains, Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV, were born in that time, and they were both competing to be the number one Bitcoin. They were both saying, we are the one true Bitcoin. The original Bitcoin is not the true vision of Bitcoin. And there was a big argument basically over which Bitcoin is the real Bitcoin. And there was an argument amongst the miners. Miners were switching their hash power between these different chains. So that was a major black cloud hanging over the crypto market again during that time. And that's what caused the major bottom in the crypto market. So then if you fast forward to today, what have we got? The major black cloud hanging over the crypto market today is the US stock market, interest rates rising rapidly, and inflation too high. And kind of you can mix in the Ukraine-Russia situation as well. That's kind of a black cloud hanging over crypto. So you could say at the moment that because Bitcoin has never existed in an environment where interest rates are being raised so rapidly and where inflation is so out of control, because Bitcoin has never existed in that environment, you could argue that this time is different, and that all these bottom indicators that we're seeing right now might not be true. But I think you can compare today's black cloud hanging over crypto. I think it's comparable to the other two times. It's comparable to the Mt. Gox collapse that caused the previous bottom, and it's comparable to the hangover from the ICOs combined with the hash wars on Bitcoin that created the kind of early 2019 bottom in the crypto market. I don't think the current situation with the high interest rates and the high inflation, I don't think that is worse than those other two situations. I think it's comparable. I think it's around about equal. So if it's around about equal, then that would suggest that all these other bottom indicators that we're seeing, for example, the 200-week moving average, the realized price, other sort of momentum indicators that suggest it is the bottom in the crypto market right now, I think they could actually be true. I don't think we're in necessarily a worse situation than we were in those other two times that created the major bottom in the market. So for that reason, I think right now, at the current prices, is highly likely to be the major bottom in the crypto market. And there's one other sort of an anecdote that kind of boosts my opinion on this. So the other thing you need at a major market cycle bottom is for almost everyone to be convinced that prices are going lower. That's what happened in the previous market cycles as well. I remember I basically started buying Bitcoin in early 2019 when the price was around about 3,000. It had just dropped 50%. It was around about 3,000. And at that time, every single person, everyone on YouTube, everyone was saying the price is going to 2,000, 1,000, it's going to zero. No one was saying the price is going to go up. And what is happening right now? Is anyone saying the price is going to go up? I don't think so. Everyone is saying the price is going to 14,000, 12,000, 10,000 or below. Everyone. So given we've got that, that kind of says to me that right now is identical to the other times that were a major bottom in the crypto market. So for me, basically, I'm fairly convinced that 17, 18K was the macro bottom for Bitcoin, and that the crypto market basically has bottomed already. Now, that doesn't mean that we're going to go to the moon straight away. It doesn't mean we're going to rocket straight back up. It will be a slow process probably. But yeah, that's my thoughts. I think probably we have bottomed in the crypto market. If you have any thoughts on this opinion, just leave a comment below. I'd be happy to read it and reply. And yeah, if you like this content, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That'd be cool. Cheers, guys.